conceal and guide or shade the fort. Those were planted by the garrison some several years ago, obtained freely from the Forestry Association here in the area. Now as we go on, it's just like you were driving in with your car. We do have a fireplace, and you'll note several cords of wood prepared for the winter heating season. We hope we don't have to use all of that, because that should last 2 or 3 seasons at least. Now you'll note the commander's car is sitting first here. That's Ensign Molly Mertel, and you can see all the good signs in the back of her car. She has everything from El Shaddai to the Red Sox, Coast Guard, First Cav, Zurich, Switzerland, and whatever. You can see the signs closer up here, and what I'd like you to particularly note is the license plate frame which says Fort Mertel on the James. Those were given to us by our daughter. Now look over to the left and you'll see some old buildings, the FFA camp. That's Future Farmers of America. A friend is the caretaker there and is our closest neighbor on the left. It's only occupied for about 2 years or 2 months out of the year. Therefore gives us a lot of privacy. We're giving you a view now of the whole thing. And then you see some of the other vehicles of the fort. There's my Ram Charger and the old Chevy sitting up there. And then just beyond that, the James River. The James River headwaters navigable up to about Richmond, and at this point is 5 miles across from this shore to the far shore, which happens to be Fort Eustis, another famous fort, a little bit older than Fort Mertel. Now as you come into the enclosure, note the welcome sign and the bell. We built this driveway so people could have access, and yet we could still keep the guard dogs in. Note they're following along here. And don't be surprised at that Fort Flake. That's a joke by Molly's brother George, who lives straight across, and he put that up to kind of indicate some of the activities here at Fort Mertel, but we really don't take that too seriously. Okay, now we'll go on in. This is a gateway in, and the first thing you see, well, I guess is the garden frames over there to the right, and we'll take a look at that a little bit later. On the left here is a shed. This was an old cottage that was pretty well dilapidated, and Molly and I, about 8 or 9 years ago, rebuilt this. The original cottage you can see to the left, and then we built a nice shed here on the right. But Molly and I did the whole thing, interior and exterior, and a little painting, and it's absolutely amazing what you can do with a little bit of paint, as you girls well know. Okay, we'll take a break there a moment. The charming wife of the cameraman just came up. Okay, here's the wonderful wife of the cameraman, and notice she has this big sign, wonderful something, Mom. Yeah, wonderful Mom.
I'll
let her get back. Yeah, she's the housekeeper and cook and the vacuum cleaner. She's busy looking for pacifiers.
Bye.
Okay.